Hey everyone, this is Neil with Wasted Paper here, bringing you another fountain pen review. This time we're looking at the Glacier 325 from Laban. I bought this on Endless Pen's website. They had it on sale for pre-order. It has fully released now, and I'll go into pricing and stuff later, but I just couldn't wait. I've been anticipating this for so long, so here is the review. You have a white sleeve on the top that says Laban Glacier. On the inside of that, you have this really nice, almost elegant looking blue box with a drawstring right here. It has some nice pattern stuff on the top that's printed in that gold foil. Looks clean. You pull the drawstring, and comes your pen. Underneath that, surprisingly, it looks like it actually comes with a bookmark, which I don't know why they do that. That's really uncommon. And then right here, you have your international guarantee, and then it shows you how to fill your pen on the inside. You also get this little sticker as well. All that aside, now let's look at the knight in shining armor. Look at that. The 325 has to be one of Laban's most popular models. I've seen this in many people's videos and in many people's hands. I'm going to show this article here directly from Endless Pen's website, but the things that stand out to me immediately is they are founded by a man named John Hugh. They started out in 1981, but fully launched the brand in 1993. They are Taiwanese based, and they use German steel nibs for most of their pens. They do have some unique ones, and then they have a few different models, which I'll hopefully get a try and do some reviews on in the future. Going straight into the details of this pen, on the top finial you have an L, which stands for Laban. These dots right here make it a little hard to see the design well, but I'm sure you can tell when I get it at the right angle, like right there. Going down from that, you have the clip right here, which is fairly stiff to actuate. It reminds me a lot of the clip from the 1898 Misto from Conklin. Down from that, you have their cap band, which says Laban. You have two more trim rings right here, which show you where the cap ends. A little bit more to that cream resin, and then you have the real selling point of this pen, or at least this version of the pen. A few companies are trying to call this Teal Abalone as the color, but the color from the box says Glacier. So I think there's a little bit of confusion there, but this is Teal Abalone from Jonathon Brooks at the Carolina Pen Co. And down from that, you have one more ring right here, and then the bottom finial, which is just rounded, and more of that cream material. The pen uncaps in 1.5 rotations. On the inside of the cap, you have more of that acrylic resin. There's no plastic liner or anything in there, but you do see the step down to help keep your pen from drying out. The nib is a Yovo-based nib, I can tell just by looking at this, but it says 3952, which is the highest mountain in Taiwan, so they're keeping some heritage notes there. I really like that. And then it says Laban, Germany. It says F on the side because I have a fine nib, and then of course, the feed paired with this is a plastic feed. The grip section is long enough to accommodate most hands. I don't have any issues with my fingers on there. And then it does taper down and flare out right at the end. The threads are smooth enough that they're not sharp at all. You don't feel any sort of real sensation there. There is a slight step down from the ring right here, but it's so subtle that you don't feel anything at all. Unscrewing the pen feels pretty easy. No issues there. You have metal threads right here and metal threads on the inside. It also comes with a converter that says Laban. I almost missed this also. There's a slight bit of translucency in this cream resin. You can see it really noticeably on the grip here. Looking at my body, I don't see a lot there, but I do see a little bit on the threads right here too. When it comes to posting, the pen does post and it posts securely. My only caveat is it's just the slightest bit easy to get it off. Once it's on, it's fine, but you can see right there, it doesn't take much to get it off, so keep that in mind. I will say, it posts fine, but to me, this is a bit too big. You'd have to be holding this middle acrylic section when you're writing. Some people may do that, don't get me wrong, but I'm up here on the grip when I do it. So for me, it's just a bit too long like that. For inking this pen, I'm going to be going with Blue Ringed Octopus. This is an Andoryllium ink. I did a video on this company a while back right here. I think his stuff's really great. I think the owner is amazing, and I gotta shout him out. Writing sample today, we're gonna be using my Tomoe River notebooks. Love these little things. Check them out. When it comes to the flex, this is with no pressure, with, none, with, none, with. Immediately, the first thing I have to say is I like this a lot. I am such a big fan of fine nibs, So when they come out and you get one and it just does what it's supposed to, I just love it. It's a clean mono line right here. There's really no flex. You're not going to see much of anything with that. You can look at this to really see that. There is some shading with this ink, which I really enjoy. And then the feed kept up just fine, and it just rides really smooth. I'm a big fan of this. If you like fine nibs, this is definitely the route. Sometimes I try to think that I should probably go with more medium or broad for my reviews, but I just enjoy fine nibs so much that it's my preference. If you guys are interested or want me to do more medium or broad or different nib sizes, let me know. For my size comparison today, we have my tried and true Lamy Safari and Pilot Custom 823. The Laban is the biggest pen here, and something I didn't notice until I have these side by side is it's actually quite a bit wider than the Pilot Custom 823. It doesn't feel that way in hand, but clearly it is, so that's pretty nice for someone that wants a bit of a wider pen. Looking at them on cap now, the Laban and Lamy Safari are nearly identical in size. The Pilot Custom 823 just barely inches out, but you can really see right here that the grips are even a bit wider too. The Laban beats the other two by quite a bit, and when it's posted, you actually see something that looks like a big chunk, or I don't know what you want to call it. This pen looks huge like that. Now let's talk price. The MSRP for the Glacier 325 is $195. You can find this pen on sale at Endless Pens for $175.50 right now. My discount code will also get this pen on sale from Atlas Stationers for a pretty steep discount for $140.40. You are paying a premium for this resin, but I think they sealed the deal by getting Jonathon Brooks to make this and use this. I think it makes their pen model, which already looked pretty clean to me, really jump and stand out. I can see this one definitely selling out and being one of their bigger contenders, and probably promote them to do more collabs throughout the year. All that being said, thank you for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. The threads are smooth enough. The threads are smooth enough that they looking at them uncapped now, the Laban and the Lamy Safari. What are you doing?